And we should be live. Let me go ahead and check. It says we're live, but are we actually live? Well, there's an ad playing. That's a good sign. And the answer is yes. We are in fact live. Awesome. All right. Hello, everyone. Ace here. Welcome to today's live stream. And today I am back with some more Deus Ex. So last video, we ended up going back to New York City and found out that there is a cargo ship in one of the harbors in New York City that is loaded with the Black Death, and we have to or the Gray Death, and we have to deal with that. Paul Schlock gifts a membership. Thank you very much once again, Paul Schlock, for doing that. I cannot thank you guys enough whenever you help the channel in this way. So yeah, let's go ahead and get into it. Today we're going to be saving New York City from the virus, so let's do that. And this is the last save here. And the game just dead. Okay, there we are. Check our supplies. A little low on the charger prod. We are otherwise good. In fact, we even have a fair bit of ammo still for that. Alright, let's have a look at... Have I trained heavy? No, I have not, and I probably should. I'm going to give myself an improvement to the heavy skill.
Let's go. I'm ready.
Mr. Vodcheck says, what a coincidence from Hong Kong to New York. I know. So we're at the Brooklyn Naval Shipyards.
I've dropped you on an abandoned lot next to the base. There should be an old grate on the wall that you can gain entry through. I've got to get out of here before the sentries get suspicious. You're past the fence. Good. Up ahead are the barracks. You need to gain entry to the base and eventually reach the large building to the north. Keep your eyes open for the ammo storage facility. You need to load up on explosives.
Which is a good idea. So yeah, let's see. We do have an opportunity to save right here. So you might have noticed that there's actually a new Deus Ex game, or a remaster of this one, that just got announced and is coming out next. Well, this guy is actually friendly.
You came in on the chopper? You must be with the DC people.
Well, if he's not an enemy, then that is working good for me. Apprehend JC Denton, a terrorist with ties to a number of groups, including the NSF, Silhouette, and organized crime in Hong Kong. We believe him to be responsible for organizing and leading the attack on Liberty Island and the deaths of a number of UNATCO agents, including said Walton Simmons, director of FEMA. Necessity of instituting martial law in New York, unheard of in the history of America, is directly attributable to criminal elements operating under his orders. Went on to say that evidence recovered from the recent bombing of the VersaLife building in Hong Kong demonstrates J.C. Denton's involvement beyond a shadow of doubt and points towards an organized, systematic campaign of terror designed to extort freedom for politically dangerous ideologies through any means necessary. Authorities are also seeking any information on whereabouts of Alex Gibson or Brian Jock Flanagan, key figures in the terrorist organization. Okay. Alright, let's continue. So yeah, most of these guys do not realize that I am...
You must be Denton.
Who's asking?
Our buddy Vinny said to expect. Think you can find out what's going on in there? Go for it.
Is FEMA really running the show?
FEMA and the Chinese? I don't like the smell of it one bit.
Me either.
This key will open the main gate. The guard just inside the main building entrance will let you pass, but don't expect any hospitality from the FEMA people.
Okay, did the game just... It did just crash. Interesting. Alright, Hunter says, hey Ace, I've been missing a lot of your streams doing this non-lethal or lethal. Mostly non-lethal. The only exception, I've only made very rare exceptions. So. Were you locked in the bathroom? I'm not. Okay. Well, we now know that this guy is... We can just... Oh, we didn't even need to use lock.
You came in on the chopper? You must be with the DC.
You must be...
Alright, we got that.
You're at the main gate. Get to the door at the base of the huge crane in the distance. But watch out for the guards and security bots.
I don't know how you'll get on board with the main ramp retracted, unless you want to swim.
Alright. They're actually...
I have begun planning your future objectives. Dow will be sending you to Paris. Make sure he gives you the current residence of his associate, Morgan Everett. I do not have access to that information.
So this guy is a hostile here, so anyone inside the actual base. What a shame. We can knock out this guy easily enough, and that will allow us. Ooh, we even got ourselves a lamb out of it. Nice. Alright, I will toss the knife. I don't need it. Alright, and let's continue. I'm guessing we'll slip over here. Base commander, huh? Wonder if I can break this. Can't break it that way. What about with a sword? We can certainly break this with a sword too, I think. Nope, I will. What is this dog shit? Give me Aspire. Give me my Aspire AI slop. Master dude, you shouldn't complain. Just consume and let others have fun. Yeah, yeah. Oh, there's a security terminal here. Haha. So now that we've unlocked all the doors, we can turn this on. See what else is here. Well, this is locked, but I wonder why. A lockpick. Convenient. Oh, we can even break this, presumably. Okay. I'm actually gonna equip this to something. Probably where the Gep gun is gonna be. Because then alright, so now let's go to this bad boy and pick it. In the remaster, you can only eat bags of soy, CCP approved soy. Yeah. Walton Simmons. So, we can actually check that. We'll just tack it, screw it. Obtaining intervals, any problems with the bot should be reported. Or come into contact with such, report immediately to base hospital for treatment. All clearances to the event are immediately revoked. Only authorized security and FEMA personnel or those individuals with valid FEMA clearance. We could potentially maybe find some way of getting FEMA clearance and therefore not have to deal with that. That would be lovely. Alright. We're good on the ammo side, that's for sure. Now, wonder if I can actually unlock this. Probably not. No. Eh. At a lavish press conference today attended by mainstream and technical media like Bob Page unveiled Page Industries' newest technical Aquinas. Almost 5 years, the cost of a brilliant is a seamless, transparent replacement to the current patchwork of net protocols that promises to radically expand bandwidth without the need for new hardware. Effort and Okay, so yeah, he's probably new technology to gain further control of the world or something. Fair enough. Weapon mod. And a nano key. Darn. Okay. Neocons and Roche, the hell are you reading? Latest keel surveillance. FEMA. I have a question to whether this is the best possible use of a advanced submarine and whether placing heavy Navy under it. Once the wall cloud has docked, submarine facility will be cordoned off. Okay. Trader JC Denton, or what do you call it? He's not in Hong Kong. I'm returning to New York, but I will find him. Thank you for this mission. It is what I think. What? Okay. So yeah, he's definitely coming over here. Please change this code immediately. It's a 2249. We'll pursue more thorough solution at a later date. Even though it's 3 lockpicks, it's got to be something good, right? Actually, I will save. I know I just did waste 1 lockpick if there's nothing in here good, but if there is something good, then hey. Oh, yes. Alright. I will improve the reload on that bad boy. Now, what I want to upgrade. Close range sonar imaging looks really. Wait, no, this is an augmentation canister, not an upgrade canister. Okay. Well, he's now going to notice that the entire area has been rifled through. Ooh, wait, there is this. Ha! Stole your money too. Now that the security has been significantly lessened, we can continue. Alright. Ooh, an easy way to recharge. Multi-tools. Wonder if this is the 2249. Nope. Bless me. Ah yes, Gunther Herman, the cyborg who really wanted a gun built into his skull and orange soda but gets lemon lime. Your time from the soda, that's why you don't piss off the janitor like Herman did. Mm-hmm. Well, it looks like the only way is through that security there. See if there's anything in these trucks here while we're at it. I wonder if I can break them. Yep. Alright. Just remember, he's hitting people to knock them out so hard that he can actually break metal doors and stuff like that as well.
Haven't seen you in a week. Where you been?
Workers' camp. Messed up my hand while I was working on the sewer shutoff grate. Damn thing came down and nearly took off my whole arm.
You gonna be alright?
Yeah, it's okay. They told me they were gonna fix it. Of course, they waited until after I got hurt to do it.
I saw a bunch of folks working on that shed out back a few days ago. Figured they must be tinkering with the control valve, sure enough.
What's up with this place anyway? On the way in, some goon with a gun frisked me from head to toe. Told me to watch my step.
FEMA, sure. After they declared martial law, they came down on this place like they owned it. Shut off the sub-pin, threatened to shoot anyone got close.
Yeah, I saw him goose-stepping around back there. Christ, this place is going to hell in a handbasket real fast. Wonder what the union's got to say.
Right now, the union ain't got nothing to say.
So they probably paid off the union or threatened them or something. So good to know. Let's see if they can actually hear me breaking this open. Apparently not. Range upgrade. Let's see what I'll give this even now. So yeah, I think we maxed out the range on the trank dart here. It's nice. So I could break the other one. Okay, I can break it from this side. Good to know. Alright, also with the original Deus Ex getting remastered, you think Deus Ex Invisible War and Project Snowblind getting remastered as well? I don't know, because I know in the case of both of those games, they aren't really that well remembered, or remembered in that positive a light as, say, the original Deus Ex was. Let's hack into this. DLC expansions on UE8. 6,000 gigabytes. Okay. Alright, we got that already. All that information found. Save. Alright, we managed to get through that. This is a restroom. All access event is restricted if HEMA unauthorized. Consider themselves concealed, and codes will change daily. Today's code 0909. You will see future codes for your direct supervisor. This code is not be divulged to any person. It's not authorized by security or FEMA. Ooh. I'm now missing not getting just improving the electronics skill, which I probably should do now that the cameras are getting this bit stronger here. Oh shit. It's an actual locked door that I'm either going to have to blow open or... Well, I could use the security... Oh, shit. Oh, wait. I didn't realize that this had... Okay. Okay, what do... Ooh, a nano key. And I can even turn off that pesky camera. I'll just use a different route. Specifically, I will do this. Ha! Now you can't do anything about it. Okay. Turn this camera off, turn this camera off, turn this camera off. Robot standby. Attack on non-bots, attack... What? I might have done something horrible. Are you kidding me? Oh. No email today. All right.
You supposed to be taking over around here?
Hey, I know my job. You want something else out of me? Talk to the union.
Movement, sir, movement.
All right.
Guess it was nothing.
Knife Cavalier says, if only this facility had Keir Starmer's...
What the hell?
Oh, shit.
Hold it.
Well, time to restart that. Alright, let's zoom through.
Somebody's there. A guy in civvies. Huh. Thought it was a terrorist. What was that?
You didn't see anything. You didn't see it? It didn't happen. It's a good thing that he didn't turn quite enough to merely get bonked instead of knocked out completely. Oh shit. Super speed, go! Alright, their security has been augmented. Oh, here we go. Damn, I love this indeed. Now we don't have to worry about your silly security anymore. Ha! Oh shit.
There's one. He's still around somewhere. Lock and load.
Alright, let's try that again, but correctly this time. And now I will just turn this off, turn this off, turn this off. Now they can't do anything. Now the cameras are down.
It's Denton. You! Stop right there! It's Denton!
Okay, but cloak engaged, but not soon enough, apparently. Oh well, we'll try that a third time. Take 3. While we're at it, we'll save. Something's going on outside. Okay, did you really have to set the alarm off, dude? Well, he did kind of see me there. No, 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 no. Lamb, huh? Yoink. Oh. Alright. Got these dudes down for the count.
You a supervisor? Whole place been turned upside.
Now, knock out the engineers just in case I played enough to know civilians are worse than alarms. Okay, so it opened them up here is what it did. So that's why we would turn them off.
You don't believe this, JC. There was a raid on smugglers. I just saw Gunter get into a copter on the roof and head back to UNATCO. I checked the police bands, though, and they're still looking for Smuggler. Looks like he managed to slip away.
Lockpick, some Sabo shells, which should be useful for dealing. Ooh, we got some goodies in here. 20 mil for something. EMP grenade, useful. Rockets. So I can slip in through this way, which is probably going to...
Hang on, I heard something.
So for just 2 lockpicks, I can avoid the area of death, or alternatively, I could just blast them with a rocket, which I have plenty of now. Also plenty of lambs. I mean, but I also have plenty of lockpicks, so probably gonna go with the lockpick route. Oh, never mind. Well, in that case... Yeah, in that case, I'm just gonna blast a hole straight into it. Technically, I might even just be able to get by with just... Ooh. So, we will equip this bad boy. That's what I think of your security. Cameras are down. And I can just jump across. Oh, shit. Can I kill him with just this? I wonder. Yes, I can, but it did take out a lot of my health. Still, that's hilarious that I can actually do that. Idea of playthrough. Alright, now let's knock out this dude with a good old-fashioned lamb.
Target acquired.
And that's that death bot down, too. Oh. Dude here? Now you don't see me. Ooh. That camera is very much active, so let's avoid it for now. Ammunition storage is over there. More security cameras. Alright, we can now continue. Just use water bullets. I know I have the code. 0909. This is a new area, so first... No. There. What do we have here?
Try taking the elevator to the top of that crane. You might be able to get on the roof and enter the building through the air conditioning ducts.
Yes. Ooh. Hello.
Target acquired.
So, one of these guys did die from a bot, so that's unfortunate. Whoopsie daisy. Alright, sword. I choose you. Let's see what's useful around here. Ogs. I'm not seeing much aside from this ballistic armor, so... I'm actually going to have to start using that recycling skill a little bit because of how useful it is. Okay. I've already been in here, so the only things left... Ooh, I wonder what this could be. Ah! Run away! Run away!
Target acquired.
And now he's down for the count. The bots have been well and truly wrecked. How could the Murder Death Killatron 5000 kill someone? I don't know, man. Accidents happen sometimes. Okay, can't jump up there. Well, I guess we'll just go... we could go through the roof. Alternative... well, we might as well. There's probably some additional points or something to doing this. Oh, here's some stuff. I really need to get into this ammo storage area here. Oh, looks like there's a route through this way. Ah. Oh wait, we've already been through here. It's... yeah, we already been through here. Okay, I see. Because, yeah, we knocked that guy out, and then we went over to here. This is... oh, besides that, I could always just bash this. No, I can't, because the door has got infinite strength. My bad, my bad. Okay. Well, we'll just do it this way, then. Like I said, there's probably some points there. And we did pick up some more ammo for this. Though we are starting to get a little low now because of how many murder death bots we destroyed. Okay, yep. Alright, I figured that would probably happen. So, we kind of screwed ourselves and need to go to save. Nothing there. Already went over this way, and I know there's just a bot over there, so there's no point, and it'll just waste some of our ammo. So, up we go. How did I avoid falling to my death the first time, I wonder? Oh yes, I just walked over here. FEMA approved. I feel like this would be a one-way ticket to getting a safety brief in the military.
Crawl through the ductwork into the building.
Well, we could. It's locked. You mean like these, for example? This part is the most tedious section of the whole game. Well, you have to walk every inch of this map if you want all the XP. We don't care about OSHA approved or violations. Well, let's see what we can do about the murder death bots here. Okay, we can probably use... Actually, I know what to use. You can use sabot shells versus the spider pots. Yep, I can. And probably shall. Okay, there's no cameras here, and there is an unlocked and open door. That's convenient. Trippy. Okay. Sabot rounds equipped. Have I equipped the sabot? Yes, I have. It's just doing very poor damage against these guys, apparently. What killed me? Huh? Something insta-killed me, and I don't know what. So this is as far back as I know. Well, I know what to do now. These guys are gonna get... I get all three of them near the same spot, and that'll be excellent, but I don't think that's going to happen, but still. That easy, huh? Ah! I mean, that's really funny that it did that, but okay. Okay. Alright, so I have to throw when it's empty, when I can actually see it. Good to know. There we go. Well, the fan killed me. I could just jump through it, I guess, once there's an opening. Yeah, I need the last one to come over here. Come on. Come on. There we go. Oh, wait, it hit all of them anyways. Alright. Now we can fall and survive. Mistimed it. I need a little bit of a... There we go. Oh shit, run! There, now we made it. Some ammo, which I don't need. Bane of anyone using ladders or rope. Yeah, I know. Oh, well, it was just a simple matter of timing it, I guess. Now that we're good on that, we can avoid death from the bots and just simply move downstairs and see what we find. There's the ship. I mean, that's another little route for me, I suppose, if I want to take it. We'll see. Well, I might as well see what else is upstairs, since this is the crane area, or since this is, you know, the ship. What a thrill. Alright. So yeah, that just puts us over to here again. So yeah, we might as well just head straight this way. Alright, and once we're in, we'll be able to sabotage the boat, prevent the virus from spreading. But first, we might as well see what's underneath the boot. I'm sure there's probably something around here. No, she is massive. This does allow me to slink through without them noticing me. That's neat.
Shh. Wait for him to move again. Ooh.
There's the objective, the PRCS wall cloud. You should have no trouble slipping past the guards on the dock. They seem to be walking standard patrol routes.
Regular shards will guard the dock while the PRCS wall cloud will be loaded with 6655 for the code. Okay, that's convenient. Huh, I guess the camera isn't alerted to me in this area. Neat.
You can sure tell the janitors haven't worked in a couple of days.
Yeah, a little bit. Oh, shit.
You must be dead. Come here, I've got something to tell you.
Okay, thank God this guy's a friend.
They gave the ramp key to the foreman. I think his locker's just up the hall. Be careful in there.
Thanks, man. Okay, that explains why, because we actually have people on the inside that are helping us.
The FEMA people were on red alert. Don't ask me why.
This is a heavily guarded building. Be prepared for resistance.
Too bad GEP fuel can't melt nano beams, or you could just use GEP gun. I mean, I could just use the lamb. Where did this... Oh.
You must be dead. Come here, I've got something to tell you. They gave the ramp key to the foreman. I think his locker's just up the hall. Be careful in there.
Yeah, the key code, that's what they did. Okay. Who would have thought FEMA is disliked? I know. It's one of those big mysteries, isn't it?
You're the guy Vinny was talking about, Sandra's friend.
Yeah?
We're 100% behind you. We want to know what's happening on the ship.
Me too.
The code to the ramp is 6655. It's that easy, but watch out for the guys on night patrol.
I will, thanks.
Hey, that's cool, you know, Vinny?
Knock out these dudes while we're here. Another knife equipped, found, and discarded. If I wanted to swim, I could go this route. And you know what? I think there's XP or something, probably.
The sewer leads straight to the water. You can reach the ship this way if you don't mind swimming.
But I do mind swimming. So that's where this went. Alternatively, I could just go this route. Heck, they even have a law here, so I could just, you know. What I'll do is I will toss my GEP gun. Sounds ridiculous, I know, but we do have a law. It's a one-time use anyways, so why not use the law to bust this down? That's why! Because it killed us from the range! Are you Sargon? I'm 100% black, says an important commentator. Mr. Vibe Check says, are you Sargon? I'm... Oh.
could have sworn. Oh my God!
God
That's the one.
damn it!
Okay, drop him. Definitely somebody. I could have sworn.
Okay.
The sewer leads straight to the water. You can reach the ship this way if you don't mind swimming.
Me too, to quote the Deus Ex Malkavian mod. I wouldn't even visit her in the bathroom. Okay, we'll save this time because we don't want to get ourselves want to brutally murder ourselves by accident with a law. That would be silly. Well, that sucks. Holy shit, the blast radius on that. You know what? I'm firing it all the way from over here, because, some grenades, I see. Easy enough. I don't know what's over there. But I do know it's going to take grenades to potentially find out. Or a Gep gun round. And I've already got some XP from doing this. I might as well get some more. How are we on rocket ammo? Not too bad. Not too bad on lambs yet. Wonder if the white phosphorus rounds will actually be useful. For the purpose of, you know, blasting our way through. Maybe not, but you never know. No, but it did set me on fire. Thanks, game. Okay, let's... I'll just lamb it. And for the sake of it, for science! Oh. Hey, there's goodies in here. EMP grenade. That seems... They put a gas grenade under the water. Ah, damn it. Okay. Oh. Could have actually snuck in right through here, apparently. I'll even help them with a rat problem. There. Yeah. I could probably make that jump with a regular jumping skill if I didn't jump off the side of the wall like a fool. While you were studying the Gep, I was studying the nanoblade. Never mind. Didn't know the Gep gun that recreate that scene from Spec Ops Live. Throw the nano cheese. Alright. Let's try that one more time. And I missed it on the last one. Okay. Well, that's why we save. Boom. Back into it we go. Uh-oh. This can't be good. Well, I'm gonna make a jump for that. Wonder if he noticed his buddy got knocked out. Probably not, but that's okay. Now we can knock him out. And we'll be on the boot. Alright, we're good to go. And 6655.
Good work. Now watch for guards and find a way to get below decks.
Make a junk for that.
There is another way to find
1920 stock show.
He has a mistress named Beth Duclair. Remember that name when you get to Paris.
Does it feel like you're sliding on ice? These old PC FPSs always felt slippy. Not really to me. I mean, there is a little bit of slight awkwardness, but it's not really a feeling of being on ice. That's not how I would describe it, certainly.
Who's there? Son of a... That's the one. Okay, drop it. He's still in the area.
Okay, so they have a guard at least. We can deal with him easy enough. Oh shoot, that ain't good. Well, I could save my energy by just...
Hey, stop right there.
You can totally tell these guys are Chinese military, too. Sure. Alright, let's hide in the shadows. The only time I would say, for now that I think about it, that FPS games of this era felt slippery was when you were on something like a ladder, for example. In that context, yeah, they could be. And it was only some games, not all of them either. This is one of them that can feel that way. But if you looked at games, for example, like Battlefield 1942, where they basically just glued you to the ladder, that was a non-issue.
Definitely something. Nope, just nerves, I guess.
Another one bites dust. Alright. Chinese military, they don't exactly sound Chinese. Metal Gear, everyone speaks English, I guess. Yeah. I mean, I suppose you could make the argument that because this is supposed to be set in the 2050s and everyone is kind of linked together by the net and whatnot, that language is kind of standardized somewhat. You could make that argument, at least in this case. Not sure it's the best of arguments, but you could probably make it. I love how their little booth is just a crate that's been converted there. Shows you how a couple of things can, a couple of ways to describe this, to be honest. Okay, that is sketch as hell. Where does this take me? I do not feel like it was worth getting up here. And that is one of the sketchiest ladder setups I have ever seen in a game. But more importantly, was the Metal Gear solid? Yes, it was. It was indeed. It was truth in advertising. It was very solid. These guys probably have more security, but also, just as importantly, probably have some cameras set up here. That'll have to be disabled. Yep, the crew are definitely hostile, so let's avoid that. That'll be useful. I mean, it's one lockpick, so... I will drink the soda. And I shall eat the soy. Oh no! I'm starting to care about pronouns. But more... Okay, so revenge for the great coof of 20. Yeah. But that's just my tinfoil hat speaking. Pretty sure it's been confirmed now that it was grown in that it came from a lab. But, you know. Ambrosia vial. That'll be useful for that one guy. If I can knock these dudes out, I could probably take this without... Yeah, I didn't figure to have the key. Well, I could use explosives on this bad boy, and I do have plenty of lambs now. Darn, I was hoping that would open up. Okay, we will knock them out with the baton if I can.
This vessel's off limits to the public.
Thanks, I didn't notice.
Whoever that is, my orders are to shoot on sight.
Oh, shoot.
He's still around here. Sorry, mister. Orders are orders.
Yes. Okay, we got them taken care of. Maybe one dude or two left in this area, so that's good. Very good for us. Oh, I can get healed. Yoink. An electronics lab. Door has only 20 strength. No, it has 100 strength. Damn. Well, it only has a lockpick. I missed that. Yeah, okay. Can't even cut open a safe, but can still cut a tin can and still cut a tomato. Yep. Now we have the ability to be invisible again. Okay, let's... It'd be really funny if I could drop the silencer on a silenced pistol. That would be really funny. But I can't. Alright. You would think that this would also be where they have the security, but I guess not. So we do have some more bioelectric cells, which with this bad boy means that knocking out the last guard should be easy peasy.
Who's there? Y'all need permission from the captain. Forget it. Just the waves. Oh my Christ!
It was so close. Wait a second. I need to do this one. There. Orders are orders, he sighed, huh? Okay, now we got that. I'll just wait. Actually, no.
Who am I hearing that? Forget it. Just the waves. Eight 3353. Let's try that. That didn't work.
Who's there? That's the one. Okay,
oh,
drop it.
Shit. Alright, we'll do this. Alright, we'll save again. Knock this dude out.
Who's there?
Yeah, false alarm, I guess.
Ow! He not.
Check your six. It could be anywhere.
Alright. A laser. We can use that, alright. Now our pistol's gonna have perfect accuracy. Alright, finally. You have an empty item slot for the ambrosia. It's somewhere on the deck. Dowd gives you an upgrade canister for it. Okay. Boom. I don't know if he gives me that. He might give me an augmentation canister or something. See what is 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. Seven, 1, 3, 2, 4.
Captain Zhao, the helicopters will be there shortly. They're to be loaded for spraying of the virus. No delays. I want the helicopters operating before sunrise.
Oh my god, they're using chemtrails to do it. Alright. Well, we managed to rifle through that. We managed to turn off the security, knock out all the guards. The armory door is now well and truly open. Ooh. We already maxed out on that. There's even more ammo and stuff here. Now, we can potentially find... should be a safe somewhere, and that safe should give us something good, I think. We have plenty of lambs now, so let's use one. Here we go. Now, I think for the augmentations, there's a couple of things I could do. This would actually help a lot. This would also help a lot. For what it's worth, I think our best bet right now is to improve our ability to actually reduce the use there. Does the Grey Death turn the fucking frogs gay? It might, who knows. But now that we have this augmentation upgrade canister, boom. I think we've gotten everything anyways. Another guy here. We shall knock him out. Oh shit, there's at least a couple of dudes here. Well, what I could do is use one of these grenades I got.
It's Denton. Remember the briefing. Aim for the head. We're gonna need some...
Okay, that could have gone better. We did just knock them out.
This one's some kind of mech. Let's finish him off.
These guys are just giving me all kinds of lambs. More darts and trank darts, too. Well, that means that we now have power regulator, no questions asked. Yep. Aristocratic Cthulhu says, hello, hello, Aristocratic Cthulhu. I hope you're having a wonderful day.
Definitely something.
Okay.
Sergeant, is that you?
No. Okay, we might as well head back upstairs and once we disable all the security cameras. Yeah, these grenades are the gas grenades are really useful for knocking dudes out. Oh shoot. Oh, he's going for the security.
Request backup.
Alright, we'll just heal ourselves and that will be that. I know exactly where to go for that anyways. I'll make this task a little bit easier, I think. So that security camera is still up, good to know. Nothing like just heading upstairs, casually using the med and electronic thing to fix ourselves up and then continue on. Why waste energy cells and medkits when we can do it for free, after all? Boom. Oh, it's still gonna take a little bit of time. Okay. But once I'm fully healed, then the plan is I guess we'll just go back to New York. If he does give us a something that actually causes our, you know, if it does give us an augmentation upgrade canister, that would be really, really nice. That would basically mean that we can use that to further the power circulator there, which would be excellent. Would reduce our energy use for everything basically significantly. We might want to do that also for the cloaking, if only to further make that more. We can double down basically on it, and that would be extremely nice. Okay. Ooh.
These You need to turn them on, then reverse the flow. There's a nice switch nearby to turn on the pumps, and the computer should allow you to reverse the flow.
Okay.
Request backup.
But she is dead. The last living associate of the Illuminati leadership is the daughter, Nicolette Duclair. Ask Dowd about Nicolette. We need someone to take us to Everett.
Alright, now she will slowly start leaking and sinking that way. Reverse pump though. Okay, that would be even better.
The bilge valves are open. Now just breach the last of the weld points.
Make it easy for us. Oh, that ain't good. Okay, we'll turn that off. We'll unlock that and even open it. And then, boom. Well, I might as well blast this guy with a Gep gun rocket. Remember, Gep gun is the most silent way to take down bots. I was hoping that would completely disable that, but I guess not. Unfortunate.
This is the spot, JC. That is one of the tri-hull weld points on the wall. You should be able to breach the inner hull with a Gep round or lamp. When this one is opened, there are 4 more you need to breach. Check Dowd's map for their locations.
Okay, Gep gun time. Hoping that would also blast this, but I guess not. Cool, thank you.
You'll have to go around. We're rewiring this part of the ship.
I won't get in the way.
The transformers are shorting out, and I can't shut them down. A lot of charge in there. The overhead walkway is like the plate of a capacitor.
Sounds like a job for bots.
You said it. They don't pay me enough to go in there myself. I'm waiting on a couple more spiders. The first 2 have quit responding.
I can take a look for you.
I wouldn't advise it. You'd have to shut down 2 power control panels. One of them under the floor. The guys in the operations room of the helicopter bay have been on my case. Their computers are fried, but it's not worth the risk. No way!
Okay, we'll fix this ship so we can break it further. Here's the other one. Okay, that's why it wasn't enough. We needed to do this too. Or not. Oh, that's... Thanks, game. I will use 2 more multi-tools. Okay, secondary goal completed. Well, now we don't have to worry about getting fried.
Great! I'll take it from here. Thanks.
Little does he know the ship is going down anyways. Oh, that ain't good. Okay, let's try a different approach. There are a lot of goodies over here, but... let's see what my play... Oh, I got alerted. I alerted them immediately. Okay. So there's no point in me trying that. What I can do is knock this guy out. Let him try running towards that. Ah, darn. Okay. Oh, yeah, that's a bad save. I forgot. Let's do a different route. Let's not get ourselves killed by the dudes over there in Bolt.
Great! I'll take it from here.
Let's see what we got in this security terminal. Technically, I could turn everything so that it wrecks them, but that would be... What? I goofed. Oh, no. We're not doing a new game. We're just saving.
Nope,
Calling
just
all
nerves, I
cars.
guess.
1024. Report to headquarters.
It works, okay.
Alright, we knocked out those guys. What does this actually accomplish for us? Well, it looks like we did take out some more of the dudes that could spot us, so that's good. And we have a grate here, or tunnel area here. Okay, we did that. Alright, so that opened up this area.
Company. That's the one. Okay, drop it. Die, company.
Okay, yeah, fine.
Someone's there. I can hear. Oh my God! It's Denton. Remember the briefing.
Whoops.
Whoever's out there, give yourself up. Son of a... That's the one. Okay, drop it.
Wait, did I knock him out? Let's see. Yeah, I did knock him out. Okay, that was funny. Alright, I definitely need a different strategy, though. I'm thinking we'll knock this dude out. We'll knock someone out. Ooh.
Taking fire here.
Sayonara, guys. Sayonara, guys. Alright, we'll disable the turrets so they don't shoot at me. Then we can continue. Sometimes it's a simple matter of... Up we go! Now he has no way of getting to us, unless he tries shooting through this. He's down for the count. I can use a heal bot or something. Heal up. Some of these guys have lambs, I think. Hangar is 4453. Okay. Alright, well, we have an opportunity to unlock some more stuff. We have plenty of lockpicks now, so... ammo and... Rod charger and darts. That is useful, at least. I wonder if I could just use one of these explosives and blast the weld that way. I probably could. I should try it. Since I have plenty of med kits, just do that. It's time for super strength. And now, let's see if this actually works. No, it did not. I need something like a lamb to blast through that. Okay. That's the second weld point down. Hi, how are you doing? We are doing fantastic. Just blasted a couple of weld points on this ship. We're about to find another one and take it out completely, hopefully. Alright. The bilge pumps, the helicopter bay, and the oil reservoir, as well as electrical. I've not blasted... So there's actually 5 of them in total, and I have only blasted 2. But I know where another one of them is, easily enough. That is the bilge pumps. That's also probably the closest one to us anyways, so we might as well leave that one alive until we actually have... Good. Okay, these guys are knocked out. Okay, fantastic. Ooh. Security cameras everywhere. Okay, there's one of the bilge pumps right there. I wonder if I could destroy it with the sword. It would be hilarious if I could, but I don't think I can. Nope. Dragon sword cannot melt weld seals. Where does it... Okay, so I know the engine room is dealt with. Or the boiler air there is dealt with. So that just leaves this one right here, and then also the bilge pumps. I'll actually save that for the immediate time, because I want to deal with the bilge pumps. If we can blast those real quick, probably save us some time to, you know, vacate the premise. Which is probably very useful if we're going to be sinking a ship. Just saying. So, also, how are we doing on skill points? Pretty nicely as well. I think once we destroy the last one, we're going to get even more. Leave notes on the maps with a double click. Yes, I have seen that you can leave notes. Question, do you think it's fine for Space Marines in 40k to use regular wooden torch to light the ceremonial burial pyre? Because I find it super dumb. I mean, you could argue it's for ceremonial purposes that they're doing that. It is silly, but then again, it's not ridiculous. I don't think so. See if there's... Oh, there is an easy way. We just jump. Oh, there's goodies up there, huh? Well, I will use this and jump right over. Wait, is this a little route here? No. So the only way back here is to find a way to jump or throw a lamb right over, I guess, but yeah, okay. It's a good thing that I have a super jump. Whoever told me to actually... Whoever told me to actually use the super jump also instead of, you know, the whole...
All well points breached. The bilge valves are open.
Okay, actually, we will use the Gep gun for this. I want to do this without getting my leg blown off, so... There. Just wait a few seconds there. It would be ceremonial, they would use a nice looking torch. Plenty of those, I think. A goddamn flamer would or a piss rag on a stick, yeah. Who knows? Alright, well, everyone's knocked out, so it doesn't really matter too much what their security details thoughts are on this. Wonder if these guys will actually just let me go. Oh, whoops. Alright, let's go ahead and talk to this guy. Ah, he already talked to us. Okay, we're good to go. Well, I guess we are all set. All we have to do is walk out, and we are good to go. So, anyways, let's see. I mean, he's on the west end of the dock, so over this way. He's our west end of the base, so this would be over here. Don't think wooden torch fits 40k like a BMW. Yeah, understandable. Well, I mean, it's not the worst thing if you think about it, because there are... See, oh. So we just go up there anyways. I just don't think a wooden torch fits the 40k. Yeah. Well, I would say it is of... yeah, technically you could argue that feudal worlds it makes sense because, well, those are supposed to be more... have medieval style technology, and in that context that would make sense. But I could, yeah, when it comes to stuff that isn't feudal worlds, it is a little bit sillier, but yeah. Okay, let's save, and I think we'll be definitely use a forge to burial prior. Okay. Now, let's see. Is it going to get us over back to Hell's Kitchen one last time? It might, and that would give us one final... Oh, the cemetery. Okay.
I've dropped you at the main gate. No sign of danger. Talk to Dowd, then I'll pick you up.
We do have the vial.
Yes? What is it? I'm here to meet with Dowd. Just a minute. I'll be right out to let you in.
Alright. There is another upgrade canister around here somewhere, I think. Then we'll use that on the power again. EMP grenades. Nice. Hey, let's go see the guy who let you in. Okay. I shall do that.
Mr. Dowd awaits you in the family mausoleum. The building that says Dowd on the front, on the western side of the cemetery.
Let's see what else we can find here. During... Okay, like Skyrim... Well, that's convenient for us. Another bioelectric cell. Alright, let's save and continue.
How'd you get in?
The gatekeeper. How else?
Strange. No one's supposed to be working this late. Did he say anything?
Not really. Think I should check it out?
Oh, don't mind my paranoia. Occupational hazard. I'm sure he has his business.
He seemed harmless. Anyway, I scuttled the freighter and destroyed the stockpile of plague virus.
Excellent, my friend. We have them on the run.
I brought you something for that cough. Hope it works.
Ambrosia, you found some.
Mr. Dowd, tell me something. Someone calling himself Daedalus has been broadcasting to my infolink. He wants me to go to Paris to find an associate of yours, Morgan Everett.
Yes, Everett. We need his help to develop a cure. Who is this Daedalus?
I don't know. He seems to be an ally, but if your friend doesn't want to be found...
At this stage, we might be out of options. You see, I was able to decipher the molecular signatures Tracer Tong found, and it turns out Everett was the one who developed the eutactic component of the virus.
He developed the virus for the Illuminati?
Not exactly. The work was on augmentations. It was Bob Page who wanted to develop it into a weapon. Tong found Page's signature on the virus as well.
Page, the billionaire. How does he relate to Majestic 12?
He was among the original group of Illuminati who broke off to form Majestic 12. Not so good at the science, though. He must be directing operations.
So Everett should be able to reverse engineer Page's modifications and help find a cure.
Exactly.
Daedalus said I should find Nicolette Duclair first.
Yes. Everett is close to the Duclairs. My suggestion, too. Unfortunately, I've lost touch with the Paris crowd.
How do I find Nicolette?
She's a member of the French terrorist group Silhouette, last I heard. They're rumored to meet in the Paris catacombs.
Great. I'll have Jock drop me off at the catacombs.
I'll give you what I have on Nicolette. It's not much. Just a few snapshots of the catacombs area.
Thanks. I'm sure they will be helpful.
All right.
Bob Page was Morgan Everett's protege. A good student, but very impatient.
Big problem. Somebody set up an EM disruption field. My controls are all over the place. The source seems to be a small building just inside the cemetery gate. Take out the field generator or his power source or I won't be able to land.
So that guy probably did it. Well, actually, well, we did save, so we'll just go back this way and talk to that dude and smash that little crate that's next to him.
Mr. Dowd awaits you in the family mausoleum.
What? Oh. Well then.
The building that says Dowd on the front, on the western side of the cemetery.
Ooh. Yep, this guy was definitely a spy. Yeah, that was a thing. Oh, okay. All right. Ah, looky here. Well, I need you to get the hell out of here because... No. Well, at least he's alive. Okay, now that we have the augmentation upgrade, we're going to upgrade that to level 3. Then we can upgrade it again to level 4, and that'll be the end of that for upgrades. More finding stuff. Let's see. Just a little bit of damage to my leg. Okay. So it just takes us down to here again. Alright, that's simple enough. Bob Iger, Noble Paladin, or Lord Brian. That's an interesting little trick there. All kinds of little goodies found in this area.
How'd you get in?
The gatekeeper, how else?
Strange. No one's supposed to be working this late. Did he say anything?
I took him out before he could say much. Better safe than sorry.
Starting to think like us, huh? Be careful. Paranoia's a drug. You can get addicted.
I have some good news. I scuttled the freighter and destroyed the stockpile of virus.
Excellent, my friend. We have them on the run.
I brought you something for that cough. Hope it works.
Ambrosia, you found some.
Mr. Dowd, tell me something. Someone calling himself Daedalus has been broadcasting to my infolink. He wants me to go to Paris to find an associate of yours, Morgan Everett.
Yes, Everett. We need his help to develop a cure. Who is this Daedalus?
I don't know. He seems to be an ally, but if your friend doesn't want to be found...
At this stage, we might be out of options. You see, I was able to decipher the molecular signatures Tracer Tong found, And it
We already
turns
saw
out
this, but
Everett
might
was
as well.
the one who developed the eutactic component of the virus.
He developed the virus for the Illuminati?
Not exactly. The work was on augmentations. It was Bob Page who wanted to develop it into a weapon. Tong found Page's signature on the virus as well.
Page, the billionaire. How does he relate to Majestic 12?
He was among the original group of Illuminati who broke off to form Majestic 12. Not so good at the science, though. He must be directing operations.
So Everett should be able to reverse engineer Page's modifications and help find a cure.
Exactly.
Daedalus said I should find Nicolette Duclair first.
Yes. Everett is close to the Duclairs. My suggestion, too. Unfortunately, I've lost touch with the Paris crowd.
How do I find Nicolette?
She's a member of the French terrorist group Silhouette, last I heard. They're rumored to meet in the Paris catacombs.
Great. I'll have Jock drop me off at the catacombs.
I'll give you what I have on Nicolette. It's not much. Just a few snapshots of the catacombs area.
Thanks. I'm sure they will be helpful.
Alright, now we can go ahead and continue.
JC, I'm coming in fast. LZ is hot, so get to me as soon as you can. I'm gonna be a sitting duck out here.
Oh, cool.
Page was Morgan Everett's protege. A good student, but very...
Okay, that didn't work. Well, I could just do this.
Hello?
Hi, you can't see me. Goodbye!
Ready to head out? Dowd needs us to contact his associate in Paris.
Everett, right? The leader of the Illuminati? He's not an easy man to find.
Let's go.
If only Paris wasn't under martial law.
Actually, I will load up again because I want to use this
Anybody
only
else hear something?
so they can't see me anymore.
Guy in a coat. I'm checking it out.
Okay, now.
Close one.
Ready to head out? Dowd needs us to contact his associate in Paris.
Everett, right? Leader of the Illuminati? He's not an easy man to find.
Let's go.
If only Paris wasn't under martial law. A great city it used to be.
That's one down. Check the area.
They thought they got me. Alright. Aren't it given France's government just collapsed? Oh, they did they? Alright, we are now in Paris, and this is going to be where I call it too. So yeah, I hope you have all enjoyed watching me play some more Deus Ex as much as I've enjoyed playing it, and I hope to see you all again soon. Until then, take care. Ace out.